Hello everyone, we are from group 6. My group like to give your video presentation about one of the computer network device is access point. Okay, so before we begin our presentation, let me introduce my team. The first is me, Lutfiza Fajri A. The second is Galih Adyatma, and the last is Valian Kautsar. Okay, so the presentation today we will discuss some topic. Uh, the first topic is definition of access point. The second topic is SWOT of access point. The third topic we will discuss access point type, and then the fourth topic is where are access point can use, and then the fifth and the sixth topic is the advantage or the disadvantage of access point, and the last topic is conclusion from the presentation. Okay, I'll begin by explaining what is access point. But before, if you guys know what is access point or how to access point work, you can comment in below and discuss together. Okay, back to the first topic is definition of access point. Access point is device that acts as a central hub in a wireless network, allowing other devices to connect to it and communicate with each other. It serves as a bridge between wireless device and a wired network such as internet. You can see on the right, there is an implementation of access point, or we usually call it as access point topology. Now, the second topic is SWOT. Actually, access point have a strange weakness, opportunities, and then threats. The threat is efficient connectivity, flexibility, security, and then stability. And then the weakness is vulnerability to interface, cost, and then configuration complexity. And the opportunities from access point, the first is growth in remote work, and the second is increase Internet of Things adoption, and then innovation. But not only that, actually there are more opportunities that we'll find by using access point. And then the last is threats. The first threats is competition, and then the second is security risks, and then the last is regulatory change.
And now we're going to talk about 4 access point types. There are 4 access point types. Number 1 is stand-alone unit. And this type of access point are self-container devices that operate independently of other access point. And then 2, control base. These types are usually used in large enterprise networks, where multiple access points are required to provide network coverage. And then we have cloud-based access point. This type is come with greater flexibility in managing the network as the controller and management software hosted in the clouds. And the last is flash access point. Can be placed throughout large area to provide coverage and automatically route to the best available path. And as you know, with each types of access point, there are advantages and disadvantages. So be careful and consider the decisions. And where are the access points used in our lives? Like, there are big corporate organizations. Security is a top concern of corporate networks. WAPs should support advanced security features such as VPA3, encryption, MAC address filtering, and secure guest access. And then we having the hotspot public internet access. In hotspot environment, multiple users may be accessing the network simultaneously, which can be place a high demand on the available bandwidth. Webs should be capable of supporting high bandwidth throughout and should be configured to prioritize important traffic. And then we also have a home wireless network. The WAP should be able to cover the entire home, providing strong wireless signals to all areas of the house. A single WAP may be sufficient for small homes, but larger homes may require multiple WAPs to ensure good coverage.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about the advantage of access point. The first advantage is more user access. So a normal wireless router can only support access to 10 to 20 users, but an AP can provide access for 50 or even 100 of users and has a strong ability to send and receive signals. APs have many advantages over wireless router, especially in large areas where wireless coverage is needed. The second one is a broader range of transmission. APs can cover additional distance of 100 to 300 meters, increasing signal coverage proportional with the number of wireless access points and allowing users to roam the network freely. Corporate office spaces, in particular, are larger than usual, and you may need to communicate across buildings. Also, because the number of users accessing the network is large, the range of the wireless network must be increased to avoid managing cables. The last advantage is flexible networking. So wireless router network modes are relatively simple and offer a little flexibility. On the contrary, AP have different modes to choose from and said to be very flexible as follows: wireless client, wireless bridges, multi-point bridges, etc., which can be centrally managed in conjunction with an wireless AP controller. Okay, moving into the disadvantage of access point. The first disadvantage is a high cost maintenance. Some people think that wireless APs are a bit expensive for an enterprise because the larger the enterprise wireless network, the more wireless APs are required, which increases the cost of the enterprise. Therefore, cost control is a business priority, and many people are hesitant to use wireless APs, preferring to use low-power home wireless router instead to maintain the cost. The second disadvantage is inability to use alone. The main reason that wireless AP cannot stand alone and cannot be directly connected to an asymmetric digital subscriber loop modem and must be used in conjunction with other devices such as switches, controller, Ethernet hub, etc. It's for people will find it very annoying and more inconvenient than a wireless router. And the last disadvantage is a poor stability. So wireless network use air as the transmission medium, whereas the wired network use cable as the transmission medium. It is not hard to see that wired networks are faster and more stable than a wireless network. Wireless AP work well only if you can build a wired network. Okay, we're now getting into the conclusion. So, wireless access point work by distributing Wi-Fi to areas of your home where the signal from the router may not reach. Overall, VAPs have become a critical component in the digital world, and as new technologies emerge and more devices connect to the Internet of Things, the importance of reliable and efficient wireless connectivity will only continue to increase. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you so much for your attention. If you have any question, you can comment down below. Thank you.